welcome to Story Time. I am Tarneshia Evans, children's program developer here in the garden. And before I get started, I want to let you all know at home that we are practicing social distancing here in the garden. I am going to remove my mask to read the story and to do the activities, but my friend Claudine, who is filming this, is more than 6 feet away from me, okay? All right, I'm taking it off. And I will introduce myself one more time without the mask. I'm Tarneshia Evans, children's program developer here in the garden. And today I will be reading Some Bugs by Angela DiTerlizzi. Do you guys see any bugs on the front of my book? Do you? Yeah. Some bugs. Is this a bug? No, that's not a bug. Is that a bug? Yeah, that's a bug. Some bugs sting. Some bugs bite. Some bugs stink. And some bugs fight. These Hercules beetles are really huge. Some bugs flutter. Some bugs crawl. Some bugs curl up in a ball. Some bugs hop, some bugs glide, some bugs swim. And some bugs hide. What do you see right here? Oh, that's a really cool praying mantis. And why do you think these bugs are hiding from this praying mantis? Do you think he's looking for some food? Some bugs click, some bugs sing. Some bugs do a buzzy thing. What bug do you know that makes a bzz sound and likes to visit flowers? Some bugs build. Some bugs make. Some bugs hunt. And some bugs take. Look at these busy ants. Does this page remind you of the song? And the ants go marching one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. Stinging, biting, stinking, fighting, hopping, gliding, swimming, hiding, building, making, hunting, taking. Bugs are oh so fascinating. So kneel down close, look very hard, and find some bugs in your backyard. Look at all the different bugs we saw in the book. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Now we are going to we're going to do some cool activities that goes along with this story, okay? So now we're going to talk about the activities that go along with this book, Some Bugs. So to all the adults who are watching this story time with your children, it is a great idea for you guys to show them some real pictures of insects and bugs. Like here's a really cool picture of a beetle. It's really pretty, right? It's an up close picture of a beetle. Oh, how about these guys? Are you squeaming right now? Feeling squeamish? Not squeamish. Or feel a little wiggly because of this picture of worms? What about this little honeybee visiting a flower? Here's a cool picture of a snail. So it's really important that you show and that children see the real images. I love that book, and there was some books where it's a great book and it gives you lots of facts about how bugs move and some of their behavior and their adaptations, but it's really important that they see the real thing as well. You can also show them some life cycles, go over some life cycles of how some bugs. So here is a swallowtail, the life cycle of a swallowtail. Here's a life cycle of a ladybug. These are all things that you can Google and find on your own, okay? And this is one of the resources that's going to be tagged on to this post. So this is a cool little insect field guide. Okay? And a lot of these insects are the real images of what we saw from the story. So this will be posted as well. Now I have my bug exploration backpack. Would you like to see what's inside? I want to show you. So inside my bag, I have, let's see what I have. I have some cool books about bugs. Not necessarily field guides, but just some cool books about bugs. Okay. I have some binoculars. I have a magnifying lens, which is very important. I talk about this in all of my story times. It's really important to have a handy dandy magnifying lens all the time. I have some tongs. I have a water bottle. I'm gonna tell you why I have this little water bottle. I have some different types of bug catchers. Also, I have in here, I have a little sketch pad, which you don't have to have a sketch pad, but you have some paper. And I have pencils and crayons in this bag. Some other little fun tools that I have in my bag that I will tell you about. Now, for you guys at home, if you do not have the cool little bug catchers like this, and this is one of my favorite because it has a magnifying lens at the top, so you can easily scoop up a bug and put it in there. So if you don't have those fancy little bug catchers at your house, that's okay. You can use things like these plastic recyclable containers. This was tomatoes. Tomatoes was in here. And the reason I like using them is because they have little holes already in them. And if you have a child that maybe have a fine motor delay, these containers are great if you just close them like this. Don't close them all the way because your child may have a hard time opening and closing. And also if you have a child who is fascinated about bugs but don't really want to touch them just yet, meet children where they are. Have tools ready available for them. Like you can have this plastic spoon where they can just pick up a bug if they see one. Or I have different types of tongs here, okay? Different types of tongs for different fine motor skills. So you have some plastic ones. I have these really big ones. Also, and if you want to just use what you have at home, you can just go in your medicine cabinet or those nail file kits that you get and get some tweezers, some old-fashioned tweezers. And also in my box, I have in my box. That's my bag, my discovery bag. Those are things that you can take with you on a bug walk or on a walk in your backyard or your neighborhood. But I also have a little special little basket that I keep all of my little bug creatures in. Now these are all dead bugs. Now if you don't want to touch the bugs and your child is fascinated about bugs and they want to play with them, encourage them to pick them up. Encourage them to and let them play with them. There are several ways that you can store them, okay? Again, you can store them in these plastic containers. Also, medicine bottles. Oh, medicine bottles work great. Make sure they're clean and sanitized. But right now, here I have a dead cicada, which is really cool. This is a little magnifying box that you can collect multiple things in, not just bugs, but they're great because they're out of the way. And you don't really have to worry about your child. Have them all over the house. And kids, look, aren't they great? Let's really see that cicada. You can see his eyes, you can see his wings. I don't think my friend Claudia wants to play with it though. Then I have a beetle here, and you can see his wings. Well, his underbelly is really shiny. I have some really cool dragonfly wings that I found on the ground, and I have a honeybee here. Again, have your magnifying glass ready. And this, my water bottle and a spoon. So if you have a child, or if you're a child and you want to go outside and dig and look for bugs, get yourself an old spoon. Ask your parents if you can have an old spoon. Make sure it's a real spoon. Get you some water in a bottle, or take you a little bit of water outside. Find a spot in your backyard where you can dig, and you can pour the water in the ground and make you a little bit of mud and dig. See what kind of bugs you can find in your backyard or in your neighborhood. And I hope you guys go out and have happy bug hunting, and see you next time.